We've got the good old trusty 7.3 behind me. As always on the channel, we're going to be doing a little bit of talking about the 7.3. I woke up this morning to something that I don't usually like to see, and that is actually going to be this little flap right here. As you guys can see, my mud flap right there was completely broken off, and it was actually hitting my wheel here. So I got some zip ties right now. I'm going to be tying it back up to where it was originally supposed to be. And then I'm also going to be going over some of the aftermarket items I've added to my 7.3. As you guys can tell, tires look good. I got a bully exhaust. I got a bullet antenna, trucking mirrors, kind of stuff that makes it look more aggressive. I'm going to be going into detail as well. Let's fix this mud flap here real quick. I'm not going to show a whole lot of that. Stay tuned and let's dive right into it. So a couple dirty hands later, little mud flap tied back. As you guys can see, we got a hole where luckily guys, it didn't catch on fire when I was actually driving. If I would have been driving a little bit further than where my destination was, it would have definitely caught fire. So now it's time to sit down here with you guys and just talk about what's going on my 7.3 here. I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of jibber jabber on it. I'm going to be getting straight to the point, straight to what I added. So the first thing that I added on the 7.3, as you guys can see right here, it does look a little bit higher than what it was before. That is because I did add an extra leaf spring in this front. The reason I did that is because it would actually eliminate the rub on my tires that I had. My tires would actually rub the wheel well a little bit. Since I've lifted it, I lifted it 2 inches with the extra leaf spring. I didn't even use a lift kit with this leaf spring, guys. The old leaf spring that I had, I put it in there and it lifted it 2 inches without even needing to spend all the extra money on like a lift kit and stuff like that. So since I got the lift, no rub on the tires anymore, and it looks way better. It does ride a little bit rougher. I'd rather it ride rough than my tires rub. Number 2 here of what I added after market items on my 7.3 is I actually added these babies right here. Thick, juicy mud tires. They're actually Nitto Ridge Grappler, 35" by 12.5" wide. They look super aggressive. They look super mean. I really like them. They really tear up wherever you're trying to go. If you're trying to do a little bit of mudding, these are definitely the tires to get. They were quite pricey. I believe they're around 300 bucks a tire, but you definitely get what you pay for. Majority of things you do in life, you get what you pay for. On top of the 35" Nitto Ridge Grappler tires, I also have the nice black rims that I haven't washed in a minute. Fuel Maverick rims here. They do look very good. They're very simple. They're kind of matches the truck really well. Kind of went for like more of a blacked out look on the bottom there. A little bitty black lining on the bottom of the chrome. They're actually 20 by 10s Fuel Maverick tires, which is pretty big, pretty aggressive. Wheels, actually not tires, wheels. They do get the job done. They do fit the Nitto Ridge Grapplers very well. Look amazing, guys. Let me tell you. They were a little bit pricey. They ran me about 200 bucks a wheel. I'd rather pay a little bit more for my wheel than anything else because the wheel's what's going to be on your truck forever. These Fuel Mavericks will last me another 1,000,000 miles, another 500,000 miles if I put another 500,000 miles on in this truck. Moving closer here, we've got the trucker towing mirrors. These guys make it look way more aggressive, guys. Probably one of the best ads I've added on this truck is this. As you guys can see right here, this blacked out little lens right here, it actually broke off. What I did is I just took another kind of replica, sanded it down, and just stuck it in there. Have less blind spots as well, so I can see more around me, and it's also for trailers, and I do tow a lot when I'm towing like bigger loads, trailers, all that kind of stuff. They got 2 separate mirrors, the bigger mirror and they've got the smaller mirror. Smaller mirror is mainly for stuff very close to you, like your trailer. Bigger mirrors for more of the cars on the side, on the left and the right of you. Personally, the bigger mirrors are much nicer because you can see a whole lot more. Okay, so another ad that I put on the 7.3 is this bullet antenna, 50 cal bullet antenna. I've been seeing these a lot around the internet and stuff like that. I was like, you know what, that would look pretty good on my 7.3. It gives it very simplistic, very sleek. It just blends in with the truck, you know what I mean? I do a lot of hunting and fishing as well. If you guys want to check out my other channel, Bass and Bucks. Bullet antenna kind of really ties in with my hunting and fishing channel as well. And I don't use the radio at all. For those of you guys wondering, I do not use the radio at all. I have a aux cord. Cord is actually like a cassette tape that plugs into the radio that I have. The radio is like super old and everything like that, so I have to have a cassette tape, and then I just run the the cord to my phone, and the cassette tape plays all the music off of my phone, which is pretty nice. It's kind of like an aux cord, but for the older trucks and older models. I have an arrow antenna, but that actually broke off. I was being a retard, and I took my truck through a car wash, and the car wash sponges grabbed the antenna and just ripped it right out of the truck. Luckily, it didn't damage any of the threads, so I was just able to come back to my house, grab the bolt antenna that I previously bought, and just slap it and screw it back on there. Okay, guys, so the very last and arguably one of my favorite mods on this truck is the blacked out bully exhaust tip. I am going to be looking in for a bigger exhaust tip. Not really sure what I should get. Let me know in the comments what inch tip I should get. Sorry about the dirty fingers too, guys. I was actually working on that flap right there. Down in the comments, guys, what you guys want to see. There, it actually gives it a really low rumble. I'm going to go start the truck up for you guys and show you guys how low the rumble it gives it. Really match very well with my trucker mirrors, my Fuel Maverick tires. Like, give it that blacked out 7.3 look that I'm looking for. Exhaust tip. It went from 3 inches to 6 inches, which is double the inch upgrade on what the stock exhaust exhaust tip was. And that is the last mod on this list for me. The most important mods, I mean, I could go over all day the aftermarket stuff in the engine, but I've added so much other stuff like radiators, alternators, all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to even go over it. I'm not going to bore you guys with that. That being said though, I'm going to go fire up the truck and let you guys hear this bully exhaust firsthand here, let you hear the deep rumble and all that kind of good jazz. So let's go fire up the truck. Okay, everybody, it's a couple hours later. Guys, I hope you guys did enjoy my 7.3, all the aftermarket stuff. Let me know if you guys want to see a video on the new Platinum F-150 that my brother just got for our landscaping company. In the comments down below, make the truck look really good, really big, and really aggressive. That's what I'm really going for. Enough talking, let's conclude this video out here. Thank you guys for watching this Powerstroke Central episode. Make sure you guys subscribe down below and absolutely obliterate that thumbs up button. Sure as well, guys, that you watch the next video. It'll be up here or down there. And that's it for this one. Catch you guys on another one. Have a nice rest of y'all's day. Peace.